Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day, and today, Dillon Brooks, Rockets small forward, has been suspended for one game after getting his 16th technical foul last night in a 38-point win against the Utah Jazz. And I'm really frustrated about this, really frustrated about it. So this came off of Dillon Brooks taking a shot with his foot to Colin Sexton's midsection. Sexton took a shot in the section. But yeah, so Brooks, they went back and they checked it, and they hit Brooks up with a technical foul, which gave Brooks his 16th technical foul. He got two the other night in Phoenix, so 16th against Utah last night means he's suspended one game, just like Anthony Edwards was a couple weeks ago. Now Dillon Brooks is, and I'm really frustrated about this. I'm not really frustrated that he got that 16th technical foul. You know, a guy like Dillon Brooks who gets chippy with players, argues with the refs from time to time, or I'm not going to say most times, but a good amount of times, is going to get technical fouls. And it's going to be hard for him not to reach 16 technical fouls in a season. But here's where I'm frustrated with things. Because, and I talked about this on Monday afternoon, when the Rockets were about to play the Lakers. Ryan Holland's Rockets color announcer last night said the same thing I said Monday. Why not get the technical foul in Los Angeles? And the one thing that would hurt you is, then if you get the technical foul in Los Angeles, then, you're giving LA a point. And if LA would have won by 1 point, that would have really hurt. But the Lakers won by like 6. So, but the whole reason why, Dillon Brooks should have gotten that technical foul in Los Angeles. I know it seems stupid to go out there and, actually try to go get a technical foul, but if he would have gotten that technical foul and get suspended one game, he's missing a game against the Utah Jazz, who were 16-60 entering the game last night, now 16-61. The Rockets beat them with 38. Dillon Brooks had 21 points. You remove Dillon Brooks' 21 points, the Rockets still win by almost 20 points. And I'm sure they still would have won by a bigger amount than 38, winning by 38 points minus Brooks' 21 points is a 17-point victory. But I'm sure the Rockets would have won more than that, because then that means more minutes for guys like Reed Sheppard and Cam Whitmore, who dominated in the fourth quarter. So you would have easily won without Dillon Brooks, and then we wouldn't have to be talking about how Dillon Brooks is missing a game against the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. There is no shot for the Rockets to move up to the 1 seed in the Western Conference and pass the Oklahoma City Thunder. Absolutely no shot. Thunder have clinched the 1 seed. But what makes that game important? What makes that game important is, having to have your important players in an important game against a good team when you don't want other teams that are, behind you, like the Nuggets and the Lakers, to catch up to you in the standings. And I honestly would have said, with Dillon Brooks, I think the Rockets have a fighter's chance of beating the Thunder, because Dillon Brooks, he helps with two things. One thing he helps with is guarding his fellow Canadian MVP favorite, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I'm not saying the Rockets don't have anyone to guard him on Friday night, if with Dillon Brooks being suspended, because you have Amen Thompson, you have Tari Eason, you have some really good defenders, but Dillon Brooks is a guy that you want on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Another thing is Oklahoma City Thunder make a lot of three-pointers. They can get in the zone from three. Sometimes they'll get cold, but most times they'll get hot from three. And when that happens, and we've seen this in games for the Rockets versus the Thunder, you need Dillon Brooks to shoot well from three. You need Dillon Brooks' three-point shooting. So you need his three-point shooting on offense, and you need his defense on defense. And so without that, I think it's really hard for the Rockets to beat the Thunder unless they are without most of their starters. We've seen games recently where, Shai's just out there and there's no Chet or no J-Dub, but I'm pretty sure the Thunder will be fully healthy and suited up. So, and honestly, the Thunder, they have a reason to play for in this, in this as well. They might be locked at the 1 seed, and they might not try to get, to the ones. There's a chance that they're not really worried about, well, they're locked in the 1 seed. It's not like they're worried about losing the 1 seed. But here's the thing I was thinking about with the Thunder. They might want the Rockets to fall to the 4 seed, because the Lakers and Nuggets, they're trying to catch up to the Rockets. They're pretty far behind, but they're trying to catch up, and it's possible because the Rockets have matchups against both of those teams. And so the Rockets fall to the 4 seed, then that's a possible second round matchup for the Thunder, because the Thunder, whoever they play in the first round, whoever it is, I don't. There's no one in the first round that's going to beat the Thunder. You look at the possible teams that can face them: the Kings, the Mavs. You know, the other two teams that are in the play-in, the Grizzlies, the Timberwolves. Maybe the Timberwolves could beat them, but I just don't see anybody in the first round beating the Thunder. And if the Timberwolves are in the play-in, I don't think they're gonna be an 8 seed. They'll be a 7 seed. So you look at the possible teams that would face the Thunder in the first round: the Kings, the Grizzlies, the Mavs. I think the Thunder will take care of things, and so then they're on to the second round. The Rockets are the 4. If the Rockets are the 4 seed, whoever they're playing at the 5 seed, if the Rockets move on to the second round, I think that's an ideal matchup for the Oklahoma City Thunder, having to play the Rockets in the second round, and not having to play a Lakers or Nuggets team in the second round, and potentially waiting to face one of those teams until the conference finals. And that's one reason why Oklahoma City might want Houston to lose, potentially to fall to a 4 seed. So that's an easier second round matchup for for this Thunder team. So, but yeah, I'm frustrated because I think it would have been better for Dillion to get that technical foul against the Lakers and then get suspended against the Jazz, who the Rockets beat by 38 points last night, and then you'd have Dillon Brooks against the number 1 seed Oklahoma City Thunder. But no, that didn't happen, and now Brooks is going to miss this very important game against the Thunder. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out. Go Rockets.